did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Oops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive. Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too and it'll be a damn impregnable fortress.
Hello.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Are you ready? Ask your questions, but keep it short. Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center. All right, I'll give you full access. I have a full itinerary here. Here you go. The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. But given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary. Someone like you. I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out. We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up. Make it quick.
Word is you're getting popular on the Strip. With Mr. House dead and gone, Vegas can finally join the NCR.
Sounds like we're running prim now. I'd still rather take my leave at the Strip.
It's unlikely the Legion will try anything, but we'll be prepared for it anyway.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hello?
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Everyone is abuzz about Oliver arriving soon. That must mean the battle is close.
Sounds like we're running prim now. I'd still rather take my leave at the Strip.
You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be halfway to General by now.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
recons at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we got a chance to hold. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
I've heard that Securitrons are now.
Man, I'm exhausted. Moore's got us running drills non-stop.
The Legion would have to be insane to attack this place.
Hanlon was a brave soldier. What could have driven him to despair? Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Evening.
Sounds like we're running Prim now. I'd still rather...
Mike Lawson sure knows his way around the dam.
Everyone is abuzz about Oliver arriving soon. That must mean the battle is close. That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball. Our guys put the monorail back to work. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear war.
I miss California. That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army. I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the... Good. President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Let's get some rest, and we'll have a brief talk first thing in the morning. Morning. Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us. The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the President through this visit in one piece. President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground. Everyone is abuzz about Oliver arriving soon. That must mean the battle is close.
Hello. Hey,
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet. Okay. Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Nelson's back in our hands.
I'm looking forward to seeing the president.
I wonder what President Kimball's gonna talk about today.
You better get out of here. Move along.
The Legion would have to be insane to attack this place.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
I hear the Securitrons are tougher since their faces changed. The sound of the generators is really quite calming.
Sounds like we're running prim now.
That fiend leader shouldn't have
Still
messed with our
relatively
great
near the
army.
strip.
Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
Have you finished your security sweep? Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee. You're cleared to go on through.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you we enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured.
Do you mind?
But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call. Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us.
Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security. Good job catching them. I'll have a security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us. I'm also canceling the President's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. But let's not relax until he's safe.
10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect Southern Nevada against Caesar's Legion and the tyranny of this regime. There are
Morning. Good job today. We got the president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you. You have my thanks.